Welcome back to This Side of 40. This is your girl Lou, and this is an update for my no buy for 2019. So let's get into it. So this year, this has been my number one product that I've had to repurchase. This is the Magic Collections Rose Water. It's a hydration mist for your hair, skin, and body. I use this to set my face. It has worked really good for me. I don't have that powdery look, and my face has been perfectly fine with that. I did try Urban Decay's All Nighter. I tried it NYX brand setting spray as well as a couple others this year. And the others don't stick out in my mind because they didn't do anything for me. So what I plan on doing next year is I plan on just purchasing these for every 3 months, so that way I can make sure that I have enough for me to do a no buy going into next year, because I do plan on doing another no buy next year just to kind of shrink my collection down. And the products that I'm not going to buy repurchase are going to be eyeshadows, blush, highlight, and lipsticks. That's just because those are the products that I have a whole lot of in my collection. I will need foundation, I will need concealer. Definitely going to need eyebrow products as well as liquid liners and mascara. My eyelash collection, that's the one thing I always want for my birthday, so I feel like I should be pretty good with that. Now, how I plan on doing this going forward is I plan on re-upping, and I'm saying every 3 to 4 months, just to kind of see where I'm at and go from there. My goal is to shrink my eyeshadow collection in half. I want to get to where I just have colors and looks that I know I'm going to use. Any neutral shades, they're not my thing. Like, I have all of the Milani eyeshadow palettes, and this is one of them. This is that one, mostly mattes. Mattes don't bother me. What bothers me is seeing the color palette. The color stories in these palettes don't work for what I like. Like, here goes another one of the palettes, and this one is the Soft and Sultry. And Soft and Sultry, still not something I would reach for. The shimmer shades in here, and it's 4 shimmer shades in here. All of them are beautiful, but they're just not something I would reach for. Now, the rest of this palette is amazing, or whatever. It's got browns and taupes and all of that in here. And really, I feel like I should pass this along. Like, I really don't feel like it's the color story for me. Not necessarily saying it's a bad color story, but I like bright and light. If I was to pull and pick a color story that would work for me, this right here, and this is the Maybelline Lemon Craze. The Lemon Craze is more of my color story. You see, because it's got all the brighter colors. It's got good shimmers in it. This has 4 shimmers, and then all the mattes that are in here are bright and light, and they're colorful. There's 3 neutral shades in here, and that's the Sherbet and Sweet Tea and Old Fashioned. But this is the reason why I don't like that. See how they go very chalky on my skin? That's the reason why I don't like the neutral shades. It's because some neutral shades just look very chalky on me. Not saying that the companies make them chalky. They just look they don't have good color payoff on my skin. But this is more of what I would use. So I know that Soft and Sultry or neutral shades are just not my thing. Now, what I plan on doing is doing videos on empties every 3 months next year, because this year, for some reason, I didn't share my empties at all. So I'm going to have to do a video at the end of the year with all the empties I have for the year. However, I feel like next year, that's definitely going to be the difference in my no buy. Is before I repurchase, I'm going to have empties video. Sorry, I live close to the hospital. If you guys hear that ambulance. things are just whatever. So that's that. Now, as far as my skincare products and my hair care products, I went back to Old Faithful for me. I'm used to making my own product. Like, this is just an empty container that I had filled up with what I usually blend together for me. And my blend seems to work for my hair good. I don't have to go into trying to do like some of the other girls and boiling this and mixing that and everything. My products are very inexpensive. Like, to make the product I use on my scalp and on my hair, it probably cost me like $20, $28, $35 to make the products work that I want to use. So I just basically don't see myself going into like just purchasing one product, because I have a certain blend and how it works for me is very well. So that's what I'm going to do. As far as my skincare, the number 7's moisturizers are amazing for me. However, I don't see myself buying their face cleansers again, just because it wasn't something that I was impressed with. Not saying they're not good products, I'm just saying they didn't work for me. I want to go back to old school. I'll probably buy Ivory bars of soap and wash my face with that and let that be that. And as far as moisturizer or hydrator, I probably am going to just go back to using the all-purpose Jergens face cream, because that worked for me. Like, it helps remove my makeup as well as hydrate my skin before and after, so I can do it in the morning before I put on my makeup, and then I can use it at night to take off my makeup and then rehydrate my skin, so that I'm only using a couple products, because to have the plethora of products that I have up here on my dresser at this point, some of it's a waste. Now, as far as my vitamins and my supplements, I promise you guys that I'm going to put an update video on how the supplements and vitamins worked for me. However, I definitely am somebody who needs the supplements and vitamins because they do help with your hair, skin, and nails, and my joints, as well as keeping my skin cleared out. So, if you have any questions or comments, or you have any suggestions on videos I can do or updates I should do, leave them in the link below. I'll see you guys next time on this side of 40.